Welcome everyone. Today I would like to address a very specific cause of so many people's problems when they get into our industry. They come in to begin building a business for themselves as an entrepreneur for the first time. They enter this entire realm and world of success, and I believe there is one thing and one thing only that is hampering, preventing and sabotaging so many people from even getting started and moving towards the success I know they are capable of. I'm going to share with you what that one thing is, and we are going to have a much more in-depth discussion because it's my goal, my objective to bring a lot of awareness and light and shine it on this issue. So the issue dissolves under the power of your focus, your attention and your intention. So, are you ready for this? The number one thing that prevents people from reaching the success I know they are capable of is self-doubt. That's what it is. We are going to discuss why self-doubt is so common and exactly what to do about it. So you can actually change self-doubt into something much more positive. So let's get into this. The reason why self-doubt is so debilitating, where it literally paralyzes one, is because when you are in a state of self-doubt, you can't take action. When it comes to creating results in life, when it comes to creating success in life, when it comes to really doing anything in this industry, it hinges on the ability to take action. You have got to take serious action. If everybody knows we have to take action, why is that 95% of people take no action? Why is it that they do that? The reason they don't take action is that they doubt themselves. There is this crazy thing that happens where once they doubt themselves, they get this fear of being unworthy. But really, it's not even a fear because there is already the feeling of being unworthy. Let's not beat around the bush here, okay? Let's talk some real honest stuff. People already feel unworthy. That's why they doubt themselves. They don't want to further prove the fact that they are unworthy. So most of people will never even try to be successful because they are so afraid that if they fail, it will be the proof that they were unworthy all along. These are the same feelings they have already felt, possibly their entire life. And it will bring up all their pain and they'll sit around feeling sorry for themselves, feeling like crap all day long because they tried and because they failed and because they proved they were unworthy. The really unfortunate thing is this: if that's your current situation, and it's many people's current situation, you have already set yourself up for failure. You already don't stand a chance. You have already failed and you haven't even started yet, which is sad. It's sad, but it's your creation. You did it. You chose it. You are choosing what you want to believe. You are choosing what you want to think. You are choosing how you want to be. You have got no one to blame but yourself. Any stupid excuse or sob story or thing that happened to you in your life that justifies your logic and reasoning, it's all a lot of crap. Your stories do not matter when it comes to creating freedom. Freedom doesn't care about them. Your excuses, freedom doesn't want to hear them. Your insecurities and doubts that you choose to entertain, freedom is not going to reward you for that. If you want true freedom in your lifetime, if you want to be successful, if you want to claim your innate power to create success, then you've got to switch your thinking here. Then, and you are not going to get any proof beforehand. Most of people want the proof that they are successful before they are successful. Most of people need the proof before they attempt to do something. Most of people will say, well, I will believe that this works once I see it working. What? That makes absolutely zero logical sense. You have to believe it works before you see it working, or you will never get it working. Which brings us to the main subject of today, which truthfully you will need to choose to accept on a different level other than, oh, I have heard before, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Eradicate your intellectual understanding of what I'm about to share with you and enter into a different state of awareness. I'm going to call it a left side awareness. Enter into a state of awareness that is tuned to feeling, intuition, heart. Start feeling with your heart. If you choose to accept this today, it will radically change every single thing about your life. You will see a newfound power that you never had before come into your life. The only way you're ever going to be successful, the only way you're ever going to win your freedom is to believe that you can do it first. That's it. That's what you have to do. You don't get to nurture self-doubt. You don't get to continue to nurture the subconscious unworthy feelings, which are basically projecting that you don't believe in yourself over and over again, and sabotaging any chance that you have of actual success. What you need to do right now is to look with true sobriety deeper into who and what you are, and come to the conclusion that you absolutely can do it, and you do most definitely believe in yourself. I'm going to give you some insight to help you make that conclusion. The reason why most of people don't believe in themselves, the reason why they let self-doubt prevent them from taking action is that they don't actually know who and what they are. They have entertained notions about themselves for most of their lives which are by and large untrue. Most of people take themselves to be their past experiences. So if they failed at something in the past, or they got ridiculed for something in the past, or something happened in the past, they carry that around with them for their entire life, feeling, oh, I'm a failure, I'm not good enough, and so on. It's a lie. Most of people don't even know they think this way about themselves, and that's why it subconsciously affects everything they do in life. But any experience, there is no experience, and I don't give a crap what has happened to you. I don't give a crap what is happening right now. No experience defines who you are. It doesn't matter if you did the most stupid thing in the entire world. That experience does not define who you are. The next thing people tend to believe about themselves is that somehow they are their thoughts and feelings. Meaning, if they are sad today, or happy today, or depressed, or joyful today, then that's who they are. Their confidence is constantly switching with their moods. You know, emotions are like clouds. You look up the clouds and you see how they just continue to pass. That's what the clouds are always going to do. They are clouds. They come in and they pass. Sometimes it's a storm, sometimes it's a beautiful clear sky. That's what they do. And guess what you are? You are not the clouds. You are the sky. You are the sky. You are what is always there, that the clouds are just a mere part of. You, the sky, make the clouds possible. You are the sky. You are the space. Nothing about the clouds, nothing about what's happening down here on the level of experience, nothing defines you, who are the sky in this metaphor. Now you begin to get a true understanding of who and what you actually are. The scope of that goes far beyond what I'm going to be able to show you in this video. In fact, all of us will spend the rest of our lives on a journey of discovery into who and what we are. If we have one grain of honesty in ourselves and really want to know, there is no end to that discovery. Because if you look at the sky recently, it doesn't end. It's infinite. And considering you are the sky, there is a lot to discover about yourself. But until you gain this level of awareness, this level of clarity into who and what you actually are, you are constantly going to associate yourself with a bunch of false crap that will only distort your perception of what you are truly capable of. The only way I really know how to describe this to you, because I can't tell you for yourself who and what you are. If I did, it would be meaningless. All I can do is share with you what I have discovered about who and what I am. And I will also tell you that none of my discoveries are unique to a person. I'm not referring to myself as a physical person sitting right here in this unique form and unique body. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to something much, much deeper. Because I don't actually take myself to be this one little form in this one little body. What I'm referring to is, when I have looked deeply into what I actually am, the spirit that is living life right now, the awareness, the consciousness that is looking out from these eyes and that is speaking right now, because it's not really a me in the sense that most people think. What I have discovered about this spirit and about the consciousness of man, when I look into the spirit of man, what we find is exactly that. We find spirit. It's something that is completely intangible. Your consciousness cannot be found. Science does not know how to find it. There is no awareness molecule, okay? There is no consciousness molecule. You are in essence space. You are in essence ether that has of this point is unmeasurable by any way we know how to measure it. When you look deeper into what this ether, this awareness, this consciousness that is animating this body and emanating throughout life, when you look deeper into yourself and what it is, you find it is the very same consciousness that I am. There is every single other thing existing in the entire universe as well. Life is not a separate thing. Life is one. Life is one infinite awareness manifesting in the most incomprehensible amount of forms that we could ever imagine. It's beyond imagination, but in essence, the life that creates everything, the reason why life exists, is all the very same force. It's the very same spirit that animates and emanates through everything. While we take different forms and different personalities, the essence that makes life possible is the exact same. It is one consciousness. It is one awareness that when you gain true clarity into, when you come to see yourself as this one consciousness, this one awareness, you realize that you are actually not separated from anything. And that the same potentiality that exists within a single cell as in an entire universe, a single molecule of this universe actually completely exists within you. Exactly the same as it exists within everything else. Then it becomes very difficult to doubt yourself. Well, yes, it does. It becomes almost impossible to doubt yourself. You actually have to try. You actually have to make up stories in order to doubt yourself. Because the second you are seen with true clarity and true sobriety, you easily see universal intelligence nestled within one tiny cell of your body. Within one atom there is enough potential energy. Unfortunately, if you are some twisted human being, you may want to create an atomic bomb. But if you are much smarter than that, and you are thinking along a much more evolved and harmonious thought process line, you see that the same potentiality can take any form. But really, it's just that level of potentiality that exists. You can find it in as small a thing as an atom, and you can find it in a thing called a human being. The same potentiality exists throughout all of life. Life is a myriad of potential. Life is a never-ending amount of potentiality. There are so many possible creations in life that is incomprehensible. It's beyond the scope of even comprehensible. And if we just literally look at the human innovation and what humans alone have come up with, never mind what actually exists in the universe, you can see a never-ending amount of complete creativity, ingenious and pure potentiality. In fact, there is no end to what we can create. We are just beginning to see one of the largest and most revolutionary breakthroughs in every form of technology, understanding, awareness. Our world is undergoing such a massive change right now. So much is for the positive. So many new things and breakthroughs are coming out at lightning speed that potentiality exists all around us. And you have the choice. You have the choice, because I guarantee that every single person who's created something really great in our lifetime, who has been an inventor or just a believer, somebody who has believed they could do something, even if it was the simplest thing in the world, they just went out and did it. And guess what? None of those people chose to doubt themselves. Those people chose to believe. Now, I just share with you a brief glimpse into what you actually are. It's what I actually am. It's the essence of life. So you no longer have any excuse for saying, oh, who am I? What am I? You are everything. You are life itself. You are infinite beyond imagination. You are beautiful. You are great. If you choose to continue to doubt yourself, know that is your choice. But what warrior does, what a true person who really wants to win their freedom, who really wants to create their success from the start does, they believe. They don't need somebody to tell them they are worthy. They don't need some proof from their experience that they can do it. They believe that they can do it before they even try. And then what they do is they just take action. They move in the direction of doing exactly what they know they can already do. I just share with you literally the way you can create anything you want in life. So the choice is yours today. Whether you are going to choose to believe first, whether you are going to choose to accept your innate heritage as a magical, an absolutely magical being of this universe. You can accept that heritage right now and choose to believe that you can create anything and that anything is possible from this day forward for the rest of your life. Or you can continue along believing all the crap and lies you tell yourself about what you actually are. I'm too fat, or I'm skinny, I'm young, I'm too old, I don't have any experience, I'm a woman, I'm a man, I have kids, I don't have any money, I don't have any time, I'm single, I'm married, blah, 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 blah. The choice is yours. I certainly know what I have chosen. I certainly know where this is going to take me, whatever I decided I want to create on this planet. And now I would love nothing more than for you to make the same choice. Accept your magical heritage as a being of incredible possibility in this universe. I know you will contribute vastly to freedom for all once you actually do that, and most definitely for yourself. Thank you very much for your time, my friends. May all of you experience real peace, be happy, and we will see you soon.